We are headed south on Moark Road. And we're actually coming to the end of Moark Road, and we're about to take a left onto the easement road. You can see the red gate straight in front of us. That's the neighbor's place. We're going to go left. And you can see the spotting tower there, one of the original spotting towers for the Buffalo Ranch. That's pretty cool. And we're just going to go south on the easement road. So now we just crossed over into Arkansas. We're actually in Arkansas. Boone County, Arkansas. Looking over to the right, you can see a neighbor's house. Beautiful lake view there. Just a gorgeous area. Wow. It's right around noon. Usually when we come out here, if it's fairly early in the morning, we'll see deer in that northern meadow, quite a few deer, as well as turkeys. Okay. So now you can see kind of that old barn there. That's a pretty good landmark that we've come to the first Y in the road. Okay, so I just realized that the windshield was filthy, unfortunately. So we're at the first Y in the road. We're gonna go left. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that the MapRight app is working. So when you come out here, definitely make sure you have the MapRight app on your phone or your tablet, and we can email you the interactive map, the specific link for your property, for the property that you're looking at. And that makes it so nice when you're out here, especially the first time. I mean, I still get turned around out here, and I've been out here dozens of times. But if you have the map right, you are good to go. And I'm trying to get it. There we go. Okay. So yeah, either way, we're gonna veer left here. Beautiful day. Actually, it'd be a really good day to be out on the lake, actually. There's a deer right in front of us. Hey, buddy. A deer and a fawn. All right, 2 deer and a fawn right in front of us. 3 deer, 4 deer. Holy cow, there's a lot of deer up there. Okay, I now count 5 deer. 3 of them went to the right, 2 of them went to the left. I'm not sure if they even showed up on the video, but they were plain as day to the naked eye. Where'd they go? They always go back in the woods 50 feet and they just watch us. They're back there somewhere. Oh, I see one. I see one of them there. I'll pull up a little bit, see if we can get a look at him. There. Hey guys. Oh, one of those is a buck. Got a little buck and a doe, it looks like. They're really not that worried about us. The wildlife out here, the deer and the turkey, I think they're so secluded that they don't really know what to do with humans. So they just kind of go to a safe distance and they watch us. Yep. They're just about 50, 60 feet off, staring at us. That's cool. Okay, we've come to kind of another Y in the road, and you're going to stay to the right. I think the guys are out here working today. I'm not sure what they're working on, but I knew that they were headed out this way. And the road system at Timber Shoals Ranch, I mean, there are a lot of roads out here, and I mean, for the most part, these are really solid roads. You do want a truck or an SUV because it's good to have that couple extra inches of clearance on an easement road. So bring your truck or your SUV, but of all the times I've been out here, there's just been 1 or 2 times where I've ever had to put it into four-wheel drive. And even then I really didn't have to, I just wanted to. Okay. So we're entering a meadow area, but we're gonna go right through here. Just follow the road. The deer and the turkey, I think one of the reasons they just love this peninsula, other than the fact that it's totally private, is it's got the thick woods and then the meadows, so they can kind of go back and forth. They can check out the meadows. If they get skittish, they can run into the woods for cover. Like a conservation area out here almost. Now, here's another Y in the road. And I know we're going left, but just as an example, as we look at the MapRight app, that blue dot is us. So with the MapRight app, because we're headed, well, to this meadow and then beyond, with the MapRight app, I mean, you see right where you are, you can say, oh yeah, because it's actually like this, we've got to hang a left. So, the MapRight app, I mean, especially on your first trip out here, please get the free app for your phone or your tablet, and then let us know you have the app, and we can email you the link for the specific interactive map for the property that you're looking at. $80 to 90% of the time, MapRight is flawless, and about 10% of the time it unfortunately doesn't work, and we don't know why. It can be one property, it works 2 or 3 times in a row and then it doesn't. And we generally do call or email MapRight, and they'll do something and they'll say it should work now, and then it does. So I think it's somewhat of a newer technology. But like I said, 80 or 90% of the time it's awesome. 10% it's a little frustrating, but we still love it. Okay, we'll be coming into the large meadow area now. Okay, so now we've just pulled into the larger of the meadow areas. All right, so now we just follow this easement road along the meadow here, and we're really not that far from the property now. This is another one of the meadows where we just always see deer out here. It seems like just about every single time we're out here, we'll see deer in this meadow. Here's another spotting tower. It's another landmark that means we're actually getting pretty close. Whoops, got a little bumpy there. The roadway continues. So private out here. And all the different lake access points are just so fun to explore. I don't personally have a side-by-side yet, but we do have a couple four-wheelers, and that is a blast out here. Okay, so let's figure out exactly where we are here. Alright, so we're out here to see tract 23, and the MapRight app is telling us that we are actually looking at it from where we are here. Okay, so what we can do, we'll take a right. We're at the far east end of the meadow. I'm sorry, we'll take a left. We do not take a right, we take a left, and then the property is on the right. So that is the property right there. Has quite a bit of direct frontage on this road, so you've got that meadow view, so you can watch the deer in the morning. I can already see a bunch of mature timber. Okay. So actually the road frontage continues well into the timber, beyond the meadow and into the timber. So basically everything you see on the right is going to be the property. We're looking into the sun, unfortunately. So everything will look a little darker than it really should, but we're still going to take a look at this. Let's double check here. Make sure we're on the right property. Yep, track 23. So private. And talk about a view. There's the view. So that's awesome. Nice timber on this one. I can already see that. Big hardwoods. Saw some cedar in there as well. Let's go take a look. You can look at the topo map to really see how this property is situated. Oak trees, we've got acorns everywhere here, which the deer love. I mean, that's one of the reasons that the deer love it out here, is they've got plenty of acorns to munch on. So as we walk to the east, it's staying quite flat. We've got big hardwoods. We've got really big cedars. That's actually a really big cedar tree. That could be 100 years old. Let's go. Let's just keep on walking and see what we see here. So this is one of the tracts that directly borders the Corps of Engineer land along its east side. I won't walk all the way there in this video, but you're more than welcome to come on out here and bring your four-wheeler or whatnot and really explore this. There we go. I don't know what happened with the video there, but it wasn't recording. So yeah, I mean, we're still on the property here. We're back, I don't know, 150 feet from the road. Got some huge hardwood trees. Jeez. We've got a major deer trail crossing the property. And this is interesting because it was level up by the road. It sloped down gently, but now we have another large level area here, about 150 feet back from the road. Big timber. Big timber. This is gorgeous. I mean, talk about an ideal spot to camp or potentially to build. As we look to the east, it slopes down, and we know from being on an adjacent property that there is a rock creek bed there, which is very pretty. I'm not going to walk down there right now, but obviously feel free to check that out. That's a big oak tree. Close to 30-inch diameter oak tree. Beautiful. Wow. I mean, we're very private right where we are. It's basically level though. And we've got some nice timber. I mean, you could clear a nice site to build or camp without having to mess with any of this mature timber. As I look into the sun, everything looks dark, unfortunately. Really, really nice track. Let's walk back up to the road. So now as we look back toward the meadow, of course, land is on the left. And that is a gorgeous property. I'm super excited to do the drone video and see how this looks as we go easterly. That is beautiful. There you have it. Track 23 at Timber Shoals Ranch. Gorgeous.